Ken Follett, a Welsh author, concludes his Century Trilogy with the historical novel Edge of Eternity, 2014, immersing readers in the tumultuous second half of the 20th century, replete with the challenges of the Cold War and other pivotal historical moments. The narrative unfolds across the globe, weaving together the lives of families residing in the United States, the United Kingdom, East Germany, and the Soviet Union. Publishers Weekly lauds Edge of Eternity as a captivating culmination of this extensive yet rewarding literary journey, characterized by its profound themes, dynamic melodrama, intricate characters, family dynamics, and international intrigues. The focal character in the United States segment is George Jakes, a young lawyer and Harvard graduate. He serves in the administration of President John Kennedy under Attorney General Robert Kennedy. George's background is diverse. He is the product of the union between white U.S. Senator Greg Peshkoff and African-American actress Jackie Jakes, the result of an affair between the two. Stationed in Washington, D.C., George witnesses the tension of the Cuban Missile Crisis and grapples with the repercussions of both John F. Kennedy's assassination and the subsequent murder of Robert Kennedy, his boss. Simultaneously, the Soviet Union narrative centers around Dmitry Dvorkin, a young Communist Party member who is part of Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev's inner circle. He assumes a pivotal role during the Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962 when the United States uncovers Soviet ballistic missile installations in Cuba. In the aftermath of intense negotiations, Dmitry is a participant in the agreement brokered between the two nations. Khrushchev consents to dismantle the missile bases, contingent upon President Kennedy's promise to refrain from future invasions of Cuba, harkening back to the Bay of Pigs incident a year prior. Amid the pages of the novel, Dmitry remains a devoted communist, though his commitment wavers as he confronts the pervasive corruption and ineffectiveness within the Soviet bureaucracy. Ken Follett's Edge of Eternity introduces readers to a dynamic array of characters and narratives that intersect against the backdrop of significant historical events. Dmitry Dvorkin, situated in the Soviet Union, admires the progressive policies of Nikita Khrushchev, but is disheartened by Khrushchev's replacement with Leonid Brezhnev in 1964. Tanya, Dmitry's sister, works as a journalist and strives to expose the Soviet government's flaws. Rebecca Hoffman's story unfolds in East Berlin, following her life as a schoolteacher and adopted daughter of Werner Frank and Carla von Ulrich. Living under the shadow of the Berlin Wall, Rebecca becomes increasingly disillusioned with the oppressive environment. Her discovery of her husband's affiliation with the Stasi secret police prompts her to escape to West Berlin with Bernd Held, a colleague whom she later marries. The perspectives of Rebecca's siblings, Wally and Lily Frank, provide insight into the musical protest against East Berlin's repression. While Lily's songs carry political undertones, Wally's mainstream music launches him to fame in the band Plum Nelly. Wally's departure leaves his pregnant girlfriend, Carolyn, behind with his parents. Across the Atlantic, the United States of 1964 experiences a dynamic period. The Freedom Summer sees volunteers flocking to Mississippi to aid Black Americans in registering to vote, reflecting the civil rights movement's fervor. Scottish journalist Jasper Murray travels to report on the Freedom Summer. In tandem with these events, the Gulf of Tonkin incident propels the United States further into the Vietnam War. As various characters navigate their personal struggles within the context of these historic moments, Edge of Eternity weaves together their stories, creating a tapestry of lives entwined by fate and circumstance. In subsequent years, Jasper's life takes a significant turn as he is drafted into the U.S. military and sent to participate in the Vietnam War. The year 1968 marks the election of Richard Nixon as President of the United States. Within Nixon's administration emerges Cameron Dewar, a young conservative student from UC Berkeley. Dewar becomes an integral figure in Nixon's covert operations, which involve illegal surveillance and espionage. These activities climax with the infamous 1972 break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters located in the Watergate office complex. Following these events, Cameron transitions to a career as a CIA agent. In the 1980s, he is stationed in Poland with a crucial mission to provide covert assistance to the Polish Solidarity Movement, a key force opposing the Soviet-backed communist regime. The character's endeavors against the grip of communism culminate dramatically in 1989. This pivotal year witnesses a series of revolutions across the Soviet-influenced Eastern Bloc countries in Europe. Notably, on November 9, 1989, the Berlin Wall falls, symbolizing the crumbling of divisions and the prospects of German reunification. This development signifies the eventual collapse of East Germany's communist government. The novel concludes with an epilogue set on November 4, 2008, the night Barack Obama secures victory in the U.S. presidential election. In its entirety, Edge of Eternity weaves an expansive narrative that delves into themes of racism, repression, and revolutionary change across the global landscape. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.